Team Great Britain versus Team Malaysia. Looks like the Malaysian team chose the river right buoy and the Great Britain team chose the left buoy. Malaysian team is just a bit ahead, so they're going to choose a different line, and the Malaysian team's going to choose that center line because the Great Britain team was going for that center line also. So now this Great Britain team has to hit the right buoy, and the Malaysian team will come down a little bit closer to us and hit the left buoy here. Very good, very good. That was pretty exciting. I think we've finally got our technical difficulties figured out here. Up next is going to be the Czech. It's going to be two Czech teams up next for the junior men's. So a head-to-head division here at the World Rafting Championships 2025 in Malaysia. Up next, junior men's, Czech Team 1 against Czech Team 2. We've got quite a few teams in store. They plan on having 1-minute intervals between each. Will be starting up here in the next 30 seconds or so is what I anticipate. There's 3 buoys in your screen that you can see. There's one buoy right next to us here. This buoy is a left buoy. And then there's 2 right buoys upstream of here and 1 left buoy upstream of here also. The teams must hit 1 right buoy and 1 left buoy on the way down. They act as upstream gates. There they go. They're both going for the river left buoy. And 2 Czech teams, junior men division. They are allowed to touch the buoy, but they cannot move the buoy around their bodies. Difficult to judge. Very good. Second team struggling a bit with that buoy. There's a rock there that is causing an elevation gain. If you go too low in that eddy, you get dropped down below a couple rocks right at the surface level, making it really difficult to get up to that second right buoy. Up next, we're going to have Japan up against Indonesia, junior men's. Again, each team must hit a buoy on river left and on river right. That first buoy on river left has been generally the one that the teams have been going after, and then the second one on river right. It's about 30 degrees Celsius here, pretty warm. The athletes have been doing really well with the heat. The medic station has been not too busy. And they start with judges holding the rafts. Once they get the go sign, the judges release the rafts. And there's a rock about 10 meters in front of the starting spot. The rafts are not allowed to touch until they pass those rocks. And then after that, they are allowed to ram each other and try to push each other out of the way. And they're off. It looks like Team Japan is going for the right buoy, the first right buoy, or Indonesia is. Oh, Japan is going for that right buoy, and then Indonesia has gotten the left buoy, and Japan is going for the left buoy now. So once they get that one, they'll be able to go straight down the course without hitting any more. While Indonesia will need to hit this buoy on the right that has been difficult for some teams. If they enter that eddy a little too far downstream, they will drop to a lower elevation that makes it more difficult to get back up to that buoy. And Team Japan will have time to catch up as Indonesia catches this buoy. Oh, they get around. All they have to do is get their head around that buoy. And Team Japan will be catching up as Indonesia goes the eddy out here. Japan might straighten up and catch up here. Japan will not need to catch any more buoys. Looks like Indonesia has made it out ahead. The finish line is about 50 meters below this last bend to the left. Now the next teams will be Indonesia versus Czech Youth Women Division. At this point, we're holding junior and youth women or juniors and youth divisions head to head. Later this afternoon will be some more races. And tomorrow we'll have the Open and Masters division beginning at 9 o'clock local time. And that's an Open and Masters tomorrow at 9 o'clock. That will be another head-to-head. The following day we'll have a sprint. Or a slalom, I'm sorry. All right, and they're off. Indonesia versus Czech youth women. Indonesia is on the left here, and the Czechia team is on the right. Looks like they're both going for this river left buoy. Indonesia's out ahead. They'll be coming down and catching this river right buoy. Looks like they're stuck there a bit. Oh no, they hit the rock. It did slow them down enough to where they could catch the eddy still and get around this buoy. Oh, but they're dropping out of the bottom of the eddy. It gives room for the Czechia team to pass them. It looks like Indonesia is accepting their penalty. We'll continue downstream. It will be a 50-second penalty. No need to come down and catch this river left buoy. You can really see how hard the teams have to work to fight against that current on this buoy. Oh, I don't think they quite got that one. There are a lot of different strategies going on here. It does seem like teams are preferring to catch that first river left buoy. Up next will be Indonesia versus USA youth women's. These are under 19 for the youth division, and our junior divisions are under 23. I apologize for any live stream difficulties that we've been having. I think we've gotten those problems figured out, and it can be more consistent to provide you a good stream. Again.